It's our job to make Calgary a safer place for everyone. I was 20 years old when I first started out. Yeah, you're just a kid. I had a few buddies on the job. They really liked it. They told good stories. You're only young once. Like staying up all night back then anyhow. And I thought, geez, if they're going to pay you for staying up all night, good job. The glamour goes off of staying up all night real quick, but the job itself, gets in your blood.
My name is Keegan Metz. I'm 24 years old. I've been with the police service for 3 years, and I'm currently assigned to North Division as a patrol constable. The big thing with policing is life experience. And me being 20 years old, I thought I had at least a little bit of it. But man, do you ever get a skyrocket lesson in life experience your first month out on the job here. One of the biggest shocks was how savage people can be to each other.
And it was a different world. It was different. Technology was non-existent back then. We looked out the windows of the cars instead of looking down at the CAD. I think that the law was far less complicated and the rules were far more simpler when it came to dealing with bad guys. Back then, you arrested a bad guy, he was on trial. You had to tender evidence as to whether he committed an offense, whether he broke the law. Nowadays, it's not the bad guy that's on trial, it's the police that are on trial.
Challenge accepted. Absolutely. Let's get rocking and rolling on these things. Because you know what, there's still a job to do, and if it's harder to do it, then you know what, let's do it. My stepfather was a policeman in Calgary for just about 28, almost 30 years, I guess. And so I grew up with it. I was always a little kid with a toy police car, and every time one would go by with the lights and sirens on, I just really wanted to be in there. Every day out here, we put ourselves into particularly dangerous situations. You never know what you're going into, and that's some of the draw or the basically the thrill of the job.
Right after the big social revolution in the U.S., the anti-war protests, anti-Vietnam, the 60s, you saw the desegregation, the violence associated with that in the South. There was a complete distrust of policing leading into the early 70s, complete distrust. Policing had to remake itself. The
policemen and women that have served before me made a very smooth pathway for us coming onto the job now to ultimately be successful.
Never lose sight of the fact that you are appreciated for what you do.
We are there to help people, and that is what policing means to me. I love this job.